Oh, hello. Hopefully, the audio is good. Let me check. Audio mixer. It looks like the mic is working, but let me check. I'll ask, or I asked the missus to check if my audio is good or not. But yeah. All right, welcome back to another LMU stream of mine. Getting ready to revisit this the Spa race, which I messed it up last week or earlier this week. It was pit stop that I played badly. So need to make sure that I'm not going to do that again. Need to remember to change tire to a wet tire before entering pits, or preferably putting it on wet tires already at race start. Haven't had a chance to run more than a couple of out of the pits laps to figuring out how to what's the actual status here, and so I'm going in basically without no practice at all. However, I've ran quite a lot of laps here, so let's see how it goes. I'll jump in for a quick practice, just to get myself at least a couple of full laps before the qualifying. Race will be chaotic no matter what. I lost a lot of DR earlier this week because of my computer crashed due to, I don't actually know why, but I think a Windows update has made some changes in my setups, Windows setups. I haven't had time to check them out if they are good or not, but noticed earlier or before the stream that when I was running the practice laps, that my CPU usage was basically bottoming out, so it was 90 to 100% all the time. It hasn't been like that ever before. I don't know if you can see, but I've lowered the graphics settings in game quite a lot. I had one lap with this slower graphic settings, and it seems to have helped. Well, I don't know. It hasn't. It kind of helped. quite concerned if there's something wrong with the actual CPU and the cooling, it will crash on me again. I had a DNF on open setup race at Interlagos earlier, but hopefully it will not happen again. There's this NVIDIA's overlay on top right hand corner that I have the first of all the frames per second. It's now way higher than what I've had earlier. I've been around 160, 180 frames per second with the settings that I had previously. Now I'm way above 200, close to 300 in places. Then the GPU usage is like it is. And the CPU usage is now it has been around 30. Max 40 earlier. And now it seems to be juggling around quite a lot, from 30 to 80, even 90%. Which I don't like at all, because it haven't done that earlier at all, like that. Hey Richie, welcome in. Nice to see you here. Hey, let's really hope it's a good one. I'm quite concerned if there's something going on with my computer that will make it crash again. But hopefully not. I've lowered the graphics settings quite a lot from what I've used before. Hopefully that will help. I need to investigate the Windows and other settings in my computer. I don't know if I can do that tomorrow or, well, let's say next week. But yeah, it's a 45-minute race in a rain. Or, well, a mixed conditions at Spa. This is a practice run, but let's hope it's a better one. I bleeped the pit stop last time around really bad, so I had to come in 2 times because I forgot to change the settings to change the tires from slicks to wet, so I'm not going to do that mistake again. So I'm going to run this lap. Or actually, I'm not. I'll jump off and join the or wait here until the event starts. Looks like we're going to have 2 splits. Hopefully I'm going to be in the split 2 because, well, just because I've had such bad luck in getting into those split ones or top splits, and they've made my races quite difficult. But if now that we have more than 62 cars in here, they will create 2 splits, and it's roughly 30 cars. Well, 32 cars in one and 31 cars in the other, but hopefully I'm in the second one. Hey, Tony, welcome in. Oh, I was wondering when it is, but I'll drop in if I'm able to drop into your stream. So hey, welcome in. Hopefully I won't pleb the pit stop this time around, and remember to change the tires to wets in time. But yeah, it is hopefully a better run than I had previous time. But yeah, good luck for you on your race as well, Tony. Hey, I'll definitely drop in if I can, and you're still racing when I'm done. But yeah, let's change over to this in-game scene, and so you can see better the what's going on. But yeah, hopefully it will be a good one. To be honest, I really need a good race for a change. I've been plebbing on my own or due to whatever reason, and being in a in the top splits where I have nowhere near good enough pace to fight for the top 10 positions. But yeah, it's a bit boring to, or it's not that motivating to race there in the back of the grid for positions like 20 or 15 or whatnot. But it is what it is. I'll hopefully have a good one in this one. Yeah, split 2. I'm ranked 3rd in this one, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Quali. First of all, it's 10 minutes, so I have time for, let's put 26 in, change these, and get ready for the qualifying. I'm not going to go out because you can't get more than 1.5 laps, so there's no point in, or at least for me, there's no point in doing any practice lap. Let's put the orb, which is right here. You can't probably see it, but I'll put it on. Anyone I know in here? No, I can't recall any of these names. But let's wish them good luck. But yeah, I've been away for the weekend. So just got back home roughly an hour before I started streaming. I had the wedding anniversary weekend with the missus and spent a nice quality time together in a spa, not in this track, but in a spa here in Finland, in a city called Hämeenlinna, and went for a long, nice walk and enjoyed some really good food and slept a lot. You can't imagine how refreshing that is to sleep in the morning and have a long, lazy breakfast at the hotel and then just doodling around doing nothing and not to worry about anything for a day. That was the goal, and we achieved that. However, that meant that I've spent some 4.5 hours in a car already today, so done quite a lot of driving already today. But yeah, hopefully the computer won't crash. I've lowered the settings quite a lot to give the poor thing as much breathing room as I can. I lowered the graphic settings, as well as lowered the number of cars and the audio settings as well. So let's check this one. 5 laps, TC, brake bias, ABS, medium tires. So Let's go. The quali is dry. Race start will be dry, but it will start raining somewhere around... I can't remember. I was a bit worried that, hey, will I drive, get a drive-through by going past the red light, but it's not there. It's down there. Down there at the end of the pit lane, because this is now the extra long pit lane. This is the entrance layout. So pit stops will take a ton of time. So you don't want to make more than one and change to from dry to wet tires at the right time. Should be if I remember correctly, it will be around lap 8. All right, let's try to get some heat in these tires. The first flying lap will still be a warm-up lap, and then I'll have 2 flyers that I think I'll treat the first as a banker. I'll take it easy. And then the second one I'll try to push a little bit. No need to push too hard, as it is a wet or semi-wet race. Oh, by the way, I noticed that I don't have the tiny pedal overlay on. I'll turn it on for the race, so no worries. Hey. So let's have a banker lap now. I should be able to do some 23s. If I nail it, low 23s, but as I haven't done basically any practice prior to the stream, don't expect me to hit any low 23s or 22s, especially if I'm driving like that. That was awful. Ah! That was horrible. Turned in way too early. Way too early. Lost half a second at least there. Way better there. Way better there as well. Slight lift there, but still okay. And I overcooked the last one. Shit. But managed to get into pole position. No. No. Still a couple of guys coming in. Or there quite many actually coming in still. But yeah, it was a good, pretty decent lap. High 23s. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's put those on. Well, fuel on. And then, well, we'll start with these tires and then we need to, before, okay. Low 23, mid 23s for pole. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Once more. Brake bias TC. Fuel is filled up to the brim. And then I have the those ones. Dang it. Before. Yeah, okay. It is. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to switch to the inside line for the turn one because that will. Oh, before I forget. Tires, new wet, and it's 19. I don't need to put any fuel in, I think. So I need to lower this down to 0. 19 laps, I have 20 in the car, so I won't be fueling anything in, and we are going to run in a wet, which it will use less fuel than running in dry. Nice defend there by him. That's definitely material for a short. Good racing. Good racing. There's quite a gap between P6 and 7 already. Nice and smooth. Keep it tidy. But there was somebody who was flying past everybody last time around in this. Here comes the rain. P1 is gone. It's really quick on dries, and 2 and 3 as well. Focus, focus, focus. It's getting slippery already. No need to put any more fuel in. Like I said, there's a tire flying in the midair. That was awkward. Really awkward. Lost 2 seconds, maybe, something like that. But definitely a right time to pit in for tires. So those who went out for an extra lap, they will be in trouble. As you can see, the wind. Hey, John. Sorry for not noticing you there earlier. Windshield wipers are going on a higher speed. How did you do, John, with your Daytona race? I missed the end. I peeked into your progress every now and then, but haven't had time to check the end result. Or hey, Rick, welcome in. Just in time for the pit stop and for the wet weather. Oh, GG, P7. That's a good one. Nicely done. No game sound. Didn't know that. Shit. And I forgot to put on the overlay as well. Nothing I can do about the game audio at all. OBS has been acting out for me today. I couldn't hear the audio basically at all, but yeah. Lenny woke you up. That's nice. Did you put the alarm time on your calculator instead of your alarm clock? That was horrible. Almost lost it. But hey, still pointing in the right direction. P3. Yeah, I don't mind. And yes, there is a tire in mid-air in that corner. I'm maybe taking it way too cautiously. But I don't want to play it now. So there's a big gap behind P4 and 5, and then another big gap between 5 and 6, so should be okay. No need to fight this more than necessary. If he really wants to place, he can take it. I don't mind. But he needs to earn it. Not giving it away. For free. This is 45 minutes, so it's not that long. So 18 laps or so. Ten more. So halfway around already. Way too deep there. Yeah, he spun. Yeah, I noticed. hell of a lot of understeer. But that would you would expect to have when it's slippery. Too bad you can't hear the game audio. Need to investigate what's wrong with the... Again, way too late on the brakes. Brake early. That's more like it. Hey, coach. Welcome in. Nice of you to join without game audio. I didn't get the penalty points for that, but lost a ton of time. I left him room, didn't I? Dang it. That was good racing. I enjoyed that a lot. I know he's quicker than me. Like I said earlier, that I will make him work for the position. I won't give it for free. So that wasn't for free. That was definitely track limits for him. Okay, looks like the CPU usage is now down to keeping down to 30s and 40s for the most part, at least. I was a bit concerned about that before the stream. And that was again track limits for him. He's trying to push it now, so let's see if he makes a mistake. But yeah, now it seems to stay intact. The CPU percentage, I mean, you can see it on the top right corner of the screen. There's the NVIDIA's overlay. Yeah, Exactly, John. I had a the European Le Mans Series Championship race at Interlagos. I had a complete crash there. I did crash eventually, of course, but my computer crashed first, and then I had no control over the car, so DNF for me. So it just went basically from full throttle to a total standstill, and the game crashed, and OBS crashed, and well, it was my race done and dusted right then and there. But yeah, the FPS is high now. I lowered the graphic settings quite a lot. Because, or just for this stream, to make sure that the computer can handle it. My monitor can handle 165 FPS, so I'm not getting 250 FPS live, basically. So it's pushing out that much, but my monitor is it's peaking at 165, so that's what I'm getting. And to be honest, anything above 100 is smooth enough for me. This is so slippery. The guy in front is making mistakes as well, so I'm trying to keep him honest. P1 and P2 are long gone, and they are not fighting. Drifting. Again. The gap behind is staying the same, basically, so messed it up. And the guy behind messed it up, I think, in turn 1. It will probably gain a lot, so... That was messy. No. No pitting. It's only 5 laps to go. And it will stay slightly wet until the end of the race, so no point in pitting. Almost. I don't know, coach. That's hilarious, that tire up in the air. Too deep. $30 to $60. The gap is increasing behind. Also in the front, so 10 minutes to go. Surprisingly, I don't have any damage in the car. I already did, coach, hey. Okay. Dynamic auto cam. He made a mistake, almost pinned it. He did it already once. He can do it again. Pressure. Yeah, Porsche rotates quite nicely, doesn't it? Don't do that. It will spin you around. that as well. As far as I know, the BMW that is in front, it has a slightly worse tire wear than the Porsche. So I might have a kind of an advantage here. I need to be patient and careful not to bin it on my own. Yeah, there's a tire from a crash from lap 1. So if you rewind it and watch it back, that's something quite hilarious. P5 is still 22 seconds off or behind. Doing better lap times than I am, but he's way back, so I don't need to push here. So I think I'll leave Mr. Borkowski have his P3. I'm happy with P4. I will bring it home. Or at least I'm trying to. Jeez. It's still slightly wet, so there's no point in, or there were no point in changing over to medium, or the mediums, but slicks. There's no tire compounds as such in this game for GT3s. They use only one compound all around. Last lap. It was a good race, or it has been. It wasn't yet. Don't let it slide, Otto. Don't let it slide. It has been a nice race so far. And some good racing. Was able to do the pit stop without plebbing it completely. There was a guy who pitted just in front of me and put his car, basically blocked my pit box exit. Come on, it's quite a difficult set of words to string together while you're driving. But yeah, pit box exit was blocked by a BMW, and I lost maybe 2 seconds there, but didn't get any damage, which was nice. And managed to jump a couple of guys during the pit stop sequence in the end. So I went into pits, I was P5, and I came out of pits, or after everybody were pitted, I was in P3, and now had a pretty good fight with this Mr. Borkowski, and it's P4. Bad luck. No, it wasn't bad luck. It was a good race. Hey, come on, Jim. Oh, yeah. PMR. Project Motor Racing. I'm not going to try that one. I'll get some real world experiences from other people who are going to race it first, and I'll decide after that. But let's thank Mr. Borkowski or Bastian. Thanks for the good battling. It was fun. Thanks for being clean. Yeah, let's see. There's still a couple of guys. Oh, you can put a mixed set of tires on. I thought it was only possible with the hypers and well, the prototypes. But yeah, it looks like you can. Somebody has been running with one slick and 3 wet tires. So P4, good one. Good one. Quite a lot of people crashed out on lap 1 already. Let's have a look at the standings. Let's have a look at the standings. I don't know how many points you will get. I gained no positions. 202. Yes, way more than way more than I got from my first attempt on, when was it? Monday? No, Tuesday. Yeah. Gained driver rank, double notches up in driver rank. I lost one driver with a lower driver rank in quali, finished 4th, beat 2 drivers with a higher driver rank and lost 3 drivers with a lower, so it's basically equals out. So race result, finishing position meant everything in this one, as well as the quali. That was a good one. 5 clean laps in quali, 16 clean laps in race. Riccardo Maurici. That was probably on during the race start. So championship standings is next. P3. Okay, people still have one attempt left. None of them have done it. No, I don't think they will. I mean, I'm how many points? 70 points, or almost 70 points ahead of me, Stefan here. So he cannot catch me, whatever he does. Or maybe if he beats a bunch of silver 2 or silver 3 guys and in a top split, but they are not racing this race or championship. All right, P3. Hopefully that will stick in to the end, and nobody will protest me and hey, Mr. No. You can always rewatch it. You know, the stream is recorded and it stays there. So hey, Mr. No, welcome in. I did good. I did really good. Where is it? There we go. P4. Quali P4. End result P4. Got 202 points, which is way more than my first attempt on Tuesday this week. So really good one. Will not go again. Definitely not going to go again. So it was a good race. I had some good battles early on when the track was dry, and then again I battled quite hard with the guy who got to P3, but he was too quick. I mean, and I had basically zero practice before the race starts, so 1206 points. Overall result 98, so top 100. Let's have a look at the friends list. Tony did good, a bit better than I did. Mika skipped one race or didn't do the what was it, Imola? Oh, no, this was the Monza race, but yeah. It was quite close between me and Mika earlier during the championship, so didn't do that well. What was that race? Oh, Sebring. A track that I definitely don't like, so yeah. Manufacturer top 10, looks like it. Paolo might be able to jump me if he does well. Warren, him as well, but he needs to do really well. Yeah, it looks like a top 10 in Porsche drivers. Well, P2 in Finnish championships and what was it, P98 currently in global standing. So I'm pretty okay, I'd say. Not pretty, really good, really good. Considering everything and anything. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for asking, Mr. No. It was really good. Had some really good food. You probably noticed a couple of pints of beverages and a lot of sleep. Nice long walk with the Mrs. Yesterday. In a really nice protected forest that is basically on a natural state of growth, so it was a good one. Hey Gianluca, welcome in. Nice to have you here. Welcome in, and thanks for subscribing. Were you in the race that I was racing just now, or traction control settings for me? 7 all around. That's what I've been using lately, especially in this changing weather. And well, I'm awful at Rouge and Radeon. Can't get it right, so it's kind of a hit and miss kind of a thing for me. But yeah, and hey, Tony, welcome in. I'm just wrapping it up, so it was. It's it was a good race for me. So P3 in within the bronze drivers. Hopefully that will stick to the end. So we will know tomorrow, basically. Yeah, it is. Rouge is difficult, especially when it's slippery. I mean, on a dry track, I can get it, but not every time, and it's not fast as such, but need more practice. Need more practice. I've watched some replays in YouTube, and it's just a slight lift, but I don't trust myself getting, first of all, the line right, and then you have to do the small lift exactly at the right place at the right time, and so it won't oversteer or understeer, and you can't hit the right side curb. It will throw your car around if you are on full throttle. But it might be the settings on open setup races that I have that makes it harder for me than it needs to be. But I have kind of a feeling that the fixed setup works a bit better for me. I've driven quite a lot of fixed setup races with a Porsche, so it's starting to grow on me. But yeah, more practice. I don't know if I'm going to race next week. Well, there is, well, on Monday, tomorrow, definitely yes. I have the ELMS race to be done, which I got a DNF. So this one, so there's this last one at Interlagos, which is 90 minutes. It's a dry race, basically 2 sprint stints, one after another. My computer crashed last time around on Wednesday this week, so I need to do this tomorrow in order to get some points, and it is really tight between me and Stefan here. P3 would be really nice, even P2. So I'm definitely going to do that. It is a brutal track. It's a brutal track. Especially the Senna S's here, the turn 1, 2, and 3, they are really hard to get right. It's at least in LMU. In Gran Turismo it was quite easy for me when I got the feel for it and got the line right. In this one, you can't cut this turn, what is it, 2? You can't cut that as much as you can on Gran Turismo, and that means that it will, this sausage curb, the yellow one, will throw your car, if you drive over it, it will throw your car to the left, and then you end up being here on the Astro in this green stuff, and then if you overdo it, you will end up here in the grass on the inside, and then that will ruin your lap. So you need to take it, I think, way more on the left here on the turn 1. So you just turn in to the and open up this turn 2 as much as possible, and then you can get a nicer exit. But it's quite hard to do when you are pushing for race laps and battling with somebody. So usually you don't have the luxury getting the inside line just right and get the turn into the left side of the track and then over the next one. So it's a brutal track. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 people have raced. What? Yeah, of course, yeah, from bronze drivers, yeah. So it's a good possibility to get some good points here tomorrow. Hey Gary, welcome in. You just caught me here. I'm knackered. I've been driving my own car for more than 4 hours today, 450 kilometers, 4.5 hours, and did this one. So another hour. I need to get something to eat and get ready for bed, to be honest. Pretty tired, but yeah, thanks for stopping by and jumping in. Hey, like I said, tomorrow European Le Mans Series open setups at Interlagos. I'll be live again 4:45 Finnish time, so Eastern European Standard Time. That's 4:45 Middle East or CET, and 2:45 for UK time. So thanks, guys. It was a pleasure. Catch you in the next one. Bye now.